What's really happening with Prince Harry's UK visit? Whispers of a reunion with King Charles are everywhere, but royal biographer Tom Bower warns of peril and the huge challenge Harry faces to overcome past actions. Could Meghan Markle's influence be a factor in this potential family thaw? Meanwhile, a royal source reveals Prince Harry is so excited to be back in the UK, even adding surprise engagements like a major donation to children in need in Nottingham. He's focusing on his patronages and causes, but will this trip mend fences with his father? In a rare public display, King Charles and Sir Keir Starmer were seen uniting at a church service in Scotland, offering prayers and marking royal mourning. This comes just after Buckingham Palace announced the death of the Duchess of Kent, with both the King and the Prime Minister offering their condolences. And the health speculation surrounding King Charles continues. While he was seen walking with difficulty, Radar Online reports suggest the monarch is using unconventional methods, including whiskey and even cannabis, to manage pain and exhaustion. Is Buckingham hiding more than we know about the King's recovery? Stick with us for all the details. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Meghan Markle's threat to Prince Harry's royal reunion with King Charles. Prince Harry's highly anticipated trip to the UK this week is more than just a birthday celebration. It's a potential turning point for his family dynamics that could echo for generations. While officially in London for the annual Wellchild Awards, the real buzz surrounds the possibility of a reunion with his estranged father, King Charles. This would be the first time the two have shared space in over 18 months, a significant moment given their strained relationship. Royal biographer Tom Bower paints a picture of a meeting fraught with emotion and high stakes, describing it as a meeting full of peril. He highlights the immense challenge Harry faces, noting that while Harry likely desires reconciliation, his past actions, particularly the publication of his memoir Spare, have created a deep rift of trust. Bower suggests that Charles would want to reconcile, but he must consider the risk of being sabotaged and embarrassed enormously by his son. Meghan Markle, currently in Montecito, is reportedly secure in the knowledge that she and their children remain Harry's priority, a detail that adds another layer of complexity to his UK visit. Their last encounter was brief, a 30-minute meeting in February 2024 after King Charles announced his cancer diagnosis. Harry's subsequent UK visits have been largely consumed by his legal battles over security arrangements, which put him in direct opposition to his father's government. Bower points out that the fear of Harry revealing sensitive information from these discussions was a major barrier to any meetings. Now that the case is over, the underlying distrust persists. Harry himself has expressed a strong desire for reconciliation, stating in May, "I would love a reconciliation with my family. I don't know how much longer my father has." However, his candor, especially concerning the king's health, has been viewed by some as further evidence that he cannot be relied upon to maintain the discretion expected within the royal family. The Spare revelations, described by Bower as deeply disloyal and possibly dishonest, are seen as the primary reason Harry is no longer trusted by those within the palace. The core question for Charles is whether he can trust his son again. Harry faces the immense task of convincing his father that he has changed and can be relied upon, especially as he seeks to rebuild roots in Britain. Adding to the complexity, former royal correspondent Jenny Bond suggests Harry is unlikely to meet his father without Meghan's support, though she herself might feel unsettled and unhappy revisiting aspects of her past royal life. This creates a difficult dilemma for Harry, torn between his wife's desires and his own longing to reconnect with his British family. Public reaction has been a mix of hope for reconciliation and skepticism, given the ongoing tensions. Royal commentators are closely watching to see if any progress can be made, while also acknowledging the significant emotional and logistical hurdles. The recent secret peace talks between representatives of King Charles's office and Harry and Meghan's PR team hint at underlying efforts, but the path forward remains uncertain. Will Prince Harry and King Charles finally bridge the gap, or will past actions continue to haunt their relationship? Find out next as we reveal a surprise royal engagement Prince Harry has planned. Royal source says Prince Harry is so excited about UK visit after announcing additional surprise engagements. Prince Harry is reportedly brimming with enthusiasm for his upcoming trip to the United Kingdom, marking the anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death on September 8th. Beyond his official duties at the Wellchild Awards, sources close to the Duke of Sussex indicate he is not only excited, but also adding unexpected engagements to his itinerary, fueling speculation about potential reunions. A royal source shared with Hello magazine that Harry is in a really good headspace and so excited to come back to the United Kingdom. The Duke is eager to reconnect with representatives from his various patronages and focus on the causes close to his heart. This positive outlook suggests a strong desire to engage with his charitable work and re-establish connections during his visit. Adding to the intrigue, Harry has planned a surprise stop in Nottingham. This engagement will involve announcing a significant donation to the charity Children in Need and drawing attention to local youth programs. This initiative highlights Harry's continued commitment to supporting young people and addressing issues like violence affecting them, demonstrating his dedication to making a tangible impact. His packed schedule also includes visits with organizations such as Scotty's Little Soldiers, the Invictus Games Foundation, the Diana Award, Epic Partners, and Coach Corps. This busy itinerary underscores his dedication to his royal patronages and his desire to actively participate in their work. The broad range of engagements indicates a focused effort to connect with various charitable causes and communities across the UK. Public reaction to these additional engagements is largely positive, with many seeing it as a sign of Harry's ongoing commitment to his philanthropic work. The announcement of the donation to Children in Need, in particular, has been lauded as a significant contribution to youth support programs. The focus on these causes seems to be a deliberate choice, allowing Harry to engage with his passions while navigating the complex dynamics of his family relationships. While Prince Harry is busy with surprise engagements, another royal is making headlines for a rare public appearance. Stay tuned as we reveal who King Charles is uniting with amidst royal mourning. King Charles, Sir Keir Starmer unite amid royal family's somber time. In a notable display of solidarity, King Charles III and UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer were seen attending a Sunday church service together in Scotland. This rare public appearance, side by side at Crathy Kirk, accompanied by Queen Camilla and Lady Starmer, occurred during a period of mourning for the royal family. The service held particular significance as it included prayers for the recently deceased Duchess of Kent and marked the third anniversary of King Charles's accession to the throne. The solemn occasion and attire reflected the ongoing period of royal mourning. The sermon was delivered by the Right Revd Rosie Frew, moderator of the Church of Scotland's General Assembly, adding a spiritual dimension to the proceedings. This joint outing follows the somber announcement from Buckingham Palace that Catherine, the Duchess of Kent, passed away at Kensington Palace on Thursday evening, surrounded by her family. The palace confirmed that the royal family is in a state of mourning following her death. Sir Keir Starmer had previously offered an emotional tribute, expressing his condolences to the king and the royal family. He spoke of the compassion, dignity, and a human touch that the Duchess of Kent embodied throughout her life. The Duchess of Kent's funeral is scheduled to take place at Westminster Cathedral on September 16th. The public appearance of King Charles and Sir Keir Starmer together underscores a moment of unity during a time of personal loss for the monarchy and a period of reflection for the nation. The shared attendance at the service highlights a common ground between the crown and the government, particularly in times of national remembrance and sorrow. Public reaction has focused on the dignified manner in which the royal family is handling this period of mourning. The Prime Minister's public condolences and the King's presence at the service have been seen as fitting tributes to the late Duchess of Kent. The unity displayed by the King and the Prime Minister demonstrates a shared sense of duty and respect during a sensitive time. As King Charles and Sir Keir Starmer stand united, questions are swirling about the King's health. We're about to reveal astonishing details about what Buckingham Palace might be hiding. The information Buckingham is hiding about King Charles will give you goosebumps. Recent photographs of King Charles III walking with noticeable difficulty, leaning heavily on his cane, have sparked widespread concern about his health. These images, captured on his Norfolk estate, contrast sharply with the minimal information released by Buckingham Palace regarding his recovery from cancer, fueling intense speculation. Since the announcement of King Charles's cancer diagnosis in early 2024, official communications from the palace have been sparse, offering no concrete details about his treatment progress. This lack of transparency has led to a surge of rumors in the international press. Unlike his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who maintained discretion about her ailments, Charles's status as an active monarch means any sign of frailty is viewed with greater unease by the public. King Charles has been recuperating at his Sandringham residence, a place he acquired in 1862. Amidst the estate's gardens and with Queen Camilla by his side, he is attempting to manage the effects of his treatment. However, a report by Radar Online, citing sources close to the monarch, has introduced a new, surprising perspective on his recovery, suggesting he is employing unconventional methods to cope with pain and exhaustion. According to these sources, the king, despite his determination, famously saying, "I'm doing everything I can," is engaged in a losing battle against cancer. One source grimly stated, "Charles is 76 years old and now he's very frail. He knows the end is near." These claims stand in stark contrast to the serene images released by the palace, which depict the monarch looking composed in the Sandringham Gardens. The cane, once a potential accessory, has now become an essential tool for the king, aiding his mobility due to physical weakness. Beyond this, the report suggests an increase in alcohol consumption, particularly whiskey, as a means to numb pain and despair. Now he drags himself with a cane and turns to the bottle, particularly whiskey, to numb the pain and despair he feels, a source told the outlet. Perhaps the most startling revelation is King Charles's alleged discreet cultivation of cannabis at Sandringham. The American media outlet claims the king is exploring its medicinal properties to ease his pain without causing public scandal. Charles has always had an open mind about natural remedies. He's tending a small cannabis crop, hoping its medicinal properties will ease his pain without causing scandal, a source indicated. These revelations about the king's personal coping mechanisms, including whiskey and cannabis, alongside his visible frailty, paint a picture of both vulnerability and resilience. The stark contrast between these private details and Buckingham's continued silence raises questions about the future of royal communication and the mystery surrounding the monarch's recovery. Public reaction has been a mix of shock and concern, with many questioning the palace's transparency. Analysts suggest that if these reports are true, it could significantly impact public perception of the monarchy and the king's ability to reign effectively. The debate continues on whether this challenging period will prompt a shift in Buckingham's communication strategy. But what's the biggest story that has everyone talking? We'll recap all the top headlines and give you the ultimate download on what you need to know. That's all for today on Shiny Now. We covered Prince Harry's potential reunion with King Charles amidst family tensions, Harry's exciting surprise engagements in the UK, King Charles and Sir Keir Starmer uniting during a somber royal time, and the startling claims about King Charles's unconventional methods for managing his health. Don't miss out on any of the breaking news. Hit that like button, subscribe to Shiny Now for all the latest updates, ring the notification bell so you never miss a video, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.